In 2008, the United States Agency for International Development, USAID, funded the Strategic Provincial Roads Program of IRD known as SPR. It was an intrepid project that was designed to deliver improved roads in 14 provinces of southern and eastern Afghanistan. These roads would cross ancient tribal routes in such unstable areas as Kunar and Paktika provinces and Kandahar, the birthplace of the Taliban. By improving the road network in the region, SPR road construction would open the way for some very remote populations to access new markets and services in the newly developing Afghanistan. As such, SPR was unique. It was the first road rehabilitation program in Afghanistan that focused on developing local road design and construction capacities by working only with Afghan contractors to build the roads. And despite encountering setbacks in security levels and the skill capacities of some Afghan contractors, SPR was able to work to advance road construction in this sector of the country and to begin to connect those remote populations living along the roads. SPR's Road Number 5 runs 24 kilometers from the Ghazni village near Jalalabad, southward in Nangarhar province, to the remote village of Durbaba near the Pakistani border. The road was last rehabilitated 30 years ago under the government of Dawood Khan to maintain positive relations among the over 34,000 residents who come from the two major tribes of the area.
This was a design-build project. Fortunately, we did the design by our own self, and all the activities was belonging to Azad Construction Company, security issues, community issues, technical engineering issues, even design. Since the specification of USAID was also, they said that we should hire local people for each activities if possible. So we did, and we applied the same specification of IRD and USAID in the local community. All the laborers, technical engineers, supervisor, foremen, and security guys, and also community outreach programs people were hired from local community.
The original design plans for the new road were quite different from the actual road that has just been completed by the IRD SPR project. Those designs were not popular with many local residents along its path because they interfered with an ancient landscape and private properties. The Community Outreach and Capacity Building Program of SPR, known as COCB, worked closely with the Afghan contractor and local people to redesign the road to minimize the amount of personal property, existing structures, and trees that were affected. COCB staff was able to mitigate losses to property and to improve local community support. The result was that people were connected to immediate benefits as well as long-term possibilities. The final design of Road Number 5 now reflects the work done by the COCB project staff to successfully address the concerns that were voiced by those living along the road, resulting in a road that has been received by the residents as being something beneficial and appreciated.
مخکې به چې مونږ دلته مریض پیدا شو نو لږه سبی به چې پیدا شو ماښام ته هم د مونږ کلینیکل هسپتال ته نشو رسولی. اوس که یو هغه دې کې پیدا شي یو موټر ته مونږ ټلیفون وکړو ښار نه راوغواړو مونږ په 2 غنټې کې زموږ ضرورت راپکه کړي. دومره مشکل زموږ دغه شوی که دې ځنه ګاډي کې دغه واچې نو ټول نیمه غنټه کې مونږ جلال آباد ښار ته رسو. دومره سهولت جوړ شوی د وخته به زموږ یو مریض پیدا شو په خره او کاچر به مې وړو هغه ته به چې ورسلته بیا ګاډی نه و ګاډی به چې پیدا کوو هغه به د مرګ سبب وګرځېدی سي به بیار کې بیا ساه ورکړه. نو اوس مونږ چې هر دا مشکل زموږ په نیمه غنټه کې اوس ښاره پورې ټول حل شوي دي.
The Rural Roads program of SPR was initiated in 2010 as a result of observations by SPR engineers that even when the major roads were completed, many of the small villages that were located near the path of the roads could not easily access them. Having these link roads enhanced the benefits that Road Number 5 could bring to already isolated villagers who often saw the road as invasive to begin with and had little reason to support the construction efforts. To remedy this situation, SPR proposed an innovative and unique program that would build link roads from villages 2.5 kilometers from the planned SPR roads. 2 of those connecting roads can be found along Road Number 5. Using a simple but effective set of engineering standards, these link roads were built solely by Afghan laborers. Instead of using the prevailing methods, which often imported labor and relied on sophisticated heavy equipment and tough international standards, SPR and the Rural Roads Program utilized the local workforce to do all the construction. Additionally, SPR rural roads used the best local materials that resulted in better built and solid link roads that connected remote villages and would hold up to the test of time. As part of the process, a community outreach effort was made in the targeted villages, which engaged the villagers and explained what the roads were and why they would be built. SPR outreach worked directly with the tribal elders, gaining their support and cooperation for the successful implementation of the rural road construction. As a result of the close relationships built, the tribal elders of the area not only told their people that the link roads were good for the villagers, but they showed their support in the implementation process by ensuring that the largest number of unemployed local workers received a fair and equitable share of the work available on the building projects by setting up actual rotating schedules for the local laborers. In Berberi village, the elders were so supportive of the road that they formed a citizens committee to assist the USAID implementing partner and the Afghan contractor to ensure that the work went smoothly. When they discovered that the road had been mined approximately 250 meters from its start point, they worked with the local police to remove the mine and to find the person who planted it. Since then, the road has not experienced any more security issues, and the people of the village are happy that progress has come. By building simple yet solidly engineered link roads from villages to improved larger roads, the Rural Roads Project established a positive future link for remote populations to broader development efforts. By building roads like Road Number 5 and connecting remote villages along them to the larger road network, the USAID-funded road program for southeastern Afghanistan, known as the Strategic Provincial Roads Program, has begun the long journey that Afghanistan must take if it is to become a stable and prosperous nation whose people can take part in real economic growth, improved health care, and educational opportunities for all its citizens.